Organizers of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts are celebrating a successful event in Thunder Bay, and local organizers are already expressing their desire to host it again in 2025. The Krista McCarville rink had local fans on the edge of their seats all week before falling one rock short in the final last night. But with just 400 spectators allowed inside the gardens to watch the playoffs, organizers want to bring it back at full capacity in 3 years' time. Jonathan Wilson reports.
At Fort William Gardens in Thunder Bay.
It was the dream final for local curling fans, and even though the Krista McCarville rink couldn't quite knock off the two-time Canadian champs, local organizers were ecstatic with how it all played out. Of course, they would also have liked to have had 4,000 fans packed into the Fort William Gardens, but the 400 volunteers, junior curlers, and players' families helped bring some of that excitement to the playoff rounds. And Scotties Vice Chair Diane Emery says their committee and Curling Canada officials were very pleased with how it all turned out.
We're thrilled with how it went. Our curlers, our hometown curlers, of course, gave us some thrills. It was a wonderful opportunity to cheer Northern Ontario on. The fans that were allowed to come in enjoyed themselves, obviously. And I just also want to say to the fans that couldn't come in, we thank you for your patience and your understanding.
The fact that we had no fans definitely, I think, Thunder Bay could have blown it out of the water.
Event Vice Chair John Cameron is also a tourism development officer with the CEDC. The city agency produced videos for the TSN broadcast to help showcase Thunder Bay to curling fans across Canada.
Local media coverage and the excellent national coverage from TSN, Thunder Bay showcased well across the nation. So, from a tourism standpoint, I think, the vignettes and the ads that we ran and all the bumpers and it showcased Thunder Bay well. So, it was great promotion for the city.
The CEDC also paid the $150,000 hosting fee for the Scotties using local hotel tax funding. Cameron thinks the CEDC would put up the money again to host a full-capacity Scotties in 2025. Emery says Curling Canada officials have indicated Thunder Bay would be a front-runner to host the event in 3 years, especially with the ticket sales being so strong before the pandemic got in the way. Despite the lack of fans, the 3 local curling clubs still managed to split $45,000 from the online 50-50 draws. Those clubs would need to get behind another bid, and organizers would also need to secure enough volunteers. But Emery says everyone she's spoken to is anxious to bring the Scotties back.
They are looking forward, hopefully, to coming back to have a full-fledged Scotties here in Thunder Bay, because, as I say, this was our dress rehearsal, and we passed with flying colors. They're very happy, and the fans were great, and we're looking forward to being able to have them come back.
Krista McCarville is still a great team, and potentially they could be around in 2025. So I think the Scotties is still the event that we really want to go for, because just what we did here, we have a great blueprint already in place with what we've done here, and I think we just need the opportunity to have fans in the stands, and and Thunder Bay will really show their northern hospitality, and it'll be a great, even bigger event than we hosted here.
Jonathan Wilson, TBT News.